All right. This is the second clip that I want to talk about. It was DJ Academics got in trouble for something that he said 10 years ago. Now, we're going to watch the clip on what he said. Then I'm going to give you his response. And then I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. All right, so let me see if I can do this real quick. Which, let's have this conversation because this might be kind of a longer conversation. Making sure that we're recording, share, boom. I like it how it's going to take me forever. There you go. There we go.
In the bigger scheme of things, there's not much difference between a 20 or a 17 or a 21 and a 17. Just kind of mean one's a minor and one's not a minor. But I will say, listen, I adopted this rule, which I think it was fine. I said, listen, man, as long as the chick got a college ID, she's getting f***ed. I don't care if she's 17. I don't care if she's 17 and a half. I don't care if she just turned 17. She's going to get this dick. And to keep it real, if you think about it.
Okay, look. One, let's. I just want to say something before we all kind of jump on the guy, right? And before you guys jump me, hold up, don't shoot me yet. Akademiks is 31 now. These comments were made 10 years ago, so he was 21 when he said that, right? That is one. So keep that in mind. Then I'm gonna share his response to it, just to be fair. To be fair, everybody likes fair person. Let's see, I'm at the bottom.
What I was trying to say is that.
What did you guys stop? The hell?
What I was trying to say.
What are you doing?
What I was trying to say is. What I was trying to say is that when it's either you're 21 or 20, right? And someone's like 17. This is only in the college bracket, right? Because they put 4 years of kids together, just like they do in high school. I said usually there's not much of a difference. Like when you're in college, you don't really see the difference. And I still believe that. You know what I mean? Now, of course, there's some people who have kids. 100%. I'm not talking about this. Or maybe it's not clear. So I said, listen, man, as long as the chick got a college ID, she's getting. I don't care if she's 17. I don't care if she's 17 and a half. I don't care if she just turned 17 and I'm 21. She's going to get this. But that's just being honest. But that's on a college level because you're in that. That's good. That's good. Please pause. That does sound loud. What I was trying to say is that.
Okay. So I don't think. Wait, there's more to it. It's got to be a single part.
I say that because you don't ask for age. Like, so it's one of those things where, like, you might find out that, like, you really don't ask for age.
Okay.
Like, in college and high school, you don't ask for age.
Okay.
I'm telling you, you might ask somebody they're a freshman, but as long as they go to your school, bro, you do not ask. It's not that you want anybody underage. You just assume. So that's what I'm saying. If it ends up being that, it's like, yeah, that's not what you wanted to do. But it's like, I don't look at it as in somebody deliberately looking for kids. What I will say is that this. I say that because you don't ask for me. Like, so it's one of those things where, like, you might find out that, like, you 2014, 8 years ago, right?
Okay. I don't have to read the whole thing. I kind of understand what the hell he's talking about. Hold up. Okay.
So this is the context.
Okay. Yeah.
And this is what's
yeah. I get it. Academics, just shut up. I like it how in the comment section people were saying, "Oh, he's stuttering now," which I understand why he's stuttering. I mean, like, guys, come on, man. Like, if you get caught saying some wild stuff like that, like 17, man, if I see us, good Lord, I'm not even gonna say it. If I see, oh my God, whatever. He said he got caught on some wild stuff saying, I don't care if you quotations academics, if you're 17 or there's not much of a difference between a 17-year-old and a 21-year-old or a 17-year-old and a 19-year-old. Quotations, because that's what academics said. I didn't say that. That's why he's stuttering a little bit. He's like, God damn, I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this one. But hold up. Just listen to me. Between you guys and me, we've all been in high school, right? And I'm 100% sure that every single one of you in high school, hold up, just walk me through it, okay? hold on, espérate. Just hear me out. Hear me out, man. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me yet. Hold up. When you're in high school, right? You don't ask someone's age. I'm not talking about what he said yet. Hold up. I know you want to shoot me, but hold up. You don't ask someone their age. Usually, when someone is in high school, you kind of assume that it's fair game. Plus, at that point, everyone in high school is underage. You know what I mean? Except the seniors. You know, the seniors are some of them are 18. You know, some of them might be 19 or whatever. But freshman, sophomore. I mean, dating between those grades happens all the time. But I'm 100% sure that we have all met, a freshman that was dating as a senior, right? But you don't think about it like that. For some reason, you don't think about like, damn, an 18-year-old dating a 14-year-old, which now is kind of like it's a little bit disgusting, right? But when you're, freaking sophomore dating a senior, a junior dating a senior, 17, 18, between here and that, people don't need to say much. When you're in college, it's kind of like a little bit of the same thing. In college, it's even worse because at that point, you just assume that everyone's 18 and up, right? When you're in college, you assume that everyone's 18 and up. He's plus, grades. You being a freshman in college doesn't really mean much, right? The freshmen in college are like 30, right? So remember that Akademiks, now I'm talking about him, that was 10 years ago when he said that. So he was 10 to 21, right? So he was in that college age, right? So to him, he was just saying, if you have a college ID, and I guess that's where the college analogy came in. That's why he said college ID. If you have a college ID, he was like, it's fair game. Because he says, I will make the assumption for him that he was talking about, if you're already in college, you're probably past 18. But the thing is, he probably should have said it, 17 and up. That's why he was like, damn, I probably should have said, if he would have said 18 and 21, there's not much of a difference, then he would get it a pass. Somebody would think twice about it. But, the fact that he said 17, everyone is kind of like, damn, bro, like that's underage. That's where we draw the line. But hold up, let me show this video real quick. That so like I kind of understand what he's talking about. Plus, guys, remember, it's 10 years ago when he said this shit, man. Like, okay, like for example, this the girl, the bad baby, the Cash Me Outside girl. She made an OnlyFans, right? And I think she made like $50 million, some BS like that, right? So there was a bunch of freaking men and women potentially that were waiting for this girl to turn 18 for her to make an OnlyFans account, and they were freaking paying for that shit. That's wild, right? But I don't think people are making that much noise to that, who, in my opinion, is even worse because they were probably men, disgusting old men or disgusting old women or just straight up pedos, right? We're paying attention to this girl. She was like, what, 14 when the Dr. Phil episode came out? I don't remember. Like, she was like, what, 16, 15, right? It's like she was one of those two or 3 ages, whatever. I know she was gonna be whatever. It doesn't really matter. My point is there was people like stalking that girl. But now she made 50 million, but nobody's questioning that. Hold up, those 50 million probably comes from freaking, pedos, right? So I don't know. Akademiks, I can understand what he's saying. That was 10 years ago. Like, I don't know why people are making such a big deal. Like, it's 10 years ago, man. Like, I give him passes because it's 10 years ago. Like, he was wilder back then. You know what I mean? When 10 years Akademiks is wild. You know what I mean? 23-year-old, you know what I mean? Like, come on, it's a little bit wild. It's fucking wild. 20, like, if you're a 20-year-old and you're going out with a 19-year-old, it's not that weird, right? If you're an 18-year-old going out with a 20-year-old, it's not that weird. It gets weird when it's 17 and 20 and 21. I guess people may feel uncomfortable, but I understand what he's saying. Like, I won't kill him for it, especially because it was 10 years ago. But listen, I'm gonna show you this video, guys. I'm gonna show you this video. I'm gonna preach. Here, this is the video that I wanted to show, right? It's from Ava and Preach, and they do kind of somewhat relates to what I'm talking about, right? So they do this video. Oh my god, fucking! Just give me a second, boys. Give me a second, boys. Give me a second, boys. Give me a second. They don't pay for fucking YouTube either, so you guys cannot be mad at me. Be like, you don't pay. Plus, I don't get paid for this. This is just me having fun. Just listen to what they're saying. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the story. The story is that a 19-year-old was canceled because he was dating a 17-year-old in high school.
fix the Call Me Carson issue. So if you aren't aware, Call Me Carson is a streamer, a Twitch streamer, YouTuber who makes very popular videos on Minecraft, and he was involved in controversy which alleges that he was involved with an underage person, a young girl, two young women who were 17. Now, this whole thing blew up. Carson ended up disappearing. Some of the people that he worked with ended up going on some drama channels and exposing him. And I'm like, all right, okay, cool. This sounds like terrible stuff. Let me look into it. Turns out that all this drama revolving around the 17-year-old girls are interesting because Call Me Carson, when he was involved with them, was 19.
And
they was trying to cancel him because at 19, he was involved with a 17-year-old.
I ain't seen.
That shit's wild. Let me tell you what is wild, because we all know when you're in high school, especially when you're in college, there's some guys who, let's just say, they're just some people in college that are still going out with a senior in high school, and that senior could be 17 and 19. So like again, Akademiks, he's 20 to 21 when he's saying this crazy shit, right? So for him, an 18-year-old and a 20-year-old, like it's around the same bracket. You know what I mean? Like, listen, it's a 17-year-old and an 18. Oh, whoa! I'm slow my roll. I was gonna say that a 17 and an 18-year-old, like, just because you turn 18, you're not an adult immediately. Like, you're not super mature and like, you know, your personality changes 100%, right? Hold your tits. I'm gonna stop saying 17 because I'm not trying to get shot. Okay, I'm gonna stick to 18 and older from now on, man. F that noise, man. Akademiks, I don't want your heat. F that noise. Okay, I'm 18 and up. Akademiks was wild for that one. 18 and up, right? The 18 and 19-year-old, like, you can go out with an 18 and 19-year-old. That's common. And 17 and up, I mean, I think it's like that shit happens all the time in high school. Nobody that's watching this video is like, nah, bro. I have never seen a sophomore going out with a junior or a senior. And that shit is common, man. Especially in college, the first years that you go in there. Oh yeah, my girl, she's still in high school, but nobody thinks about it. The guy could be freaking 19 and she's freaking 17 still, or like 18. Like that age bracket between like like 18, 19, 20. Like you're really not that different, bro. You're still a dumbass. And 17 is all the same shit. That would be different. He was like, like an Ezra Miller up in this bitch, right? Ezra Miller's going out with she's 25 and he's trying to sleep with like a 14-year-old. That's disgusting. That's different. But Akademiks was, 20. I'll let him, you know what? Spank him in the head. He was wild for that. I can't even defend him. I'm trying to defend him. I'm trying to bring out and preach this, trying to make my points. I think someone's going to shoot me for this. Shit, I don't know if I'm going to put this video, man. I'm going to let Akademiks burn on this one. Shit. I'm just going to finish the Abba and Preach video because I like it.
At 19, he was involved with a 17-year-old.
Wait, he's saying 17.
He was trying to groom her.
Yes, he was in the 12th grade. She was in the 10th grade. That is illegal. It's illegal.
Yeah, listen, I'll say this about Akademiks. You can't throw the word like he's a, people were calling him like a pedo and a groomer. It's like, whoa, slow it down. Like that word I reserve for guys like Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller is a groomer, straight up. But Akademiks, when he said that, he was like 21. Like if you see Akademiks with a fucking 18-year-old girl, like a 19-year-old girl, whatever. Like when he was 20, right? When he was 20, like ain't nobody gonna, like, people are not gonna think twice. Like you're not gonna think twice. Right, like unless he's, he goes to a bar where he's 21, then it's legal. Then it's just like, whoa, she's a minor technically not a minor, but if she's 18 and she goes to a bar, she's not allowed to drink yet, right? But what I'm saying is like if when Akademiks said that he's 20, if he's having if he has a relationship with like an 18-year-old, it's a little bit weird. The 17-year-old part, man, I can't help you there, man. I'm not trying to get shot. Like.
Commenter là-dessus. Oh mon Dieu. J'ai tellement pas. Tu sais, je veux dire, oh, tabarnak. Parce qu'en fait, c'est tellement. Oh, man. Genre, yes, que c'est cave. Listen, what I just said was, I almost don't want to, I don't feel like I want to talk about this. This is so dumb. Just the mere fact that we have to explain this to people. And to some people, it's illegal. It's illegal. It's illegal. So let's say I'm, for example, let's my girlfriend is 17 and I'm 18 because, me and my girl, we have 4 months apart. She's born in the month of whatever. I'm born in the month of whatever. I'm older than her by 4 months. We started going out together. I was going to turn 16. So but there's like a 4 month buffer where we was illegal. Same year, 4 months. So where do you draw the line? Yeah, it's 2 years. What's so much the difference? You're always ready to say that girls mature faster than boys, but then the 19 cannot go out with a 17. And to be fair, who cares? Then again, where do you draw the line? I don't know. I don't have the answers. But 2 years, we're making a whole fuss. And
hey, listen, if Academics was 20 when he said that, right? Like if he was 20 when he said that shit, it's like, can we agree at least? Can you guys give me the point that like between 17 and I'm gonna stop saying 17, bro. I feel like every single time I say that, I feel like the FBI is about to shoot me in the head. Can we just agree that we're like 18 and 20? It's kind of like it's whatever, right? Like some people make it weird, but can we agree it's a little bit whatever? Like 18 and 19 is whatever. 17 and 19 in the story, this guy was trying to get canceled because he was dating a 17-year-old. Like it's only a 2-year difference. Like I don't really see what's the big deal, right? Right? Like now, what Academics says was wild because Abba and Preach talking about dating. They're talking about, and Academics talking about, how you're just fucking them, right? So listen, Academics, I'm sorry, I try, but I think I'm just making it worse for your ass. Yeah. So look, I don't know. I wouldn't cancel Academics for that. He said that shit 10 years ago, man. Like we all said wild shit when we were young. It's whatever. Like we all, it's so many fucking people that have hookups for the person that was like 2, especially on that age is weird, man. Can we just agree that age is like a little bit like weird, right? As long as you're in that age range, that you're allowed to be with people in that age range, right? You're not a 30-year-old going out with an 18-year-old. That is weird, I think so. Whatever, man. I'm not trying to get canceled. I'm out this bitch, man. I can't help you, Academics.